Hello and welcome to the design video for brick tip number 44, the new and improved Impossible box. So I actually altered the design a little bit from the initial video as I did a stress test on this and it didn't work so well because this side wasn't supported nearly enough. So I'm going to tear this down as always to show you the insides and how it is built. So if you saw this video, the tops are just put on with a couple of brackets, easy enough. And then we can take off these sides. You'll notice that these are 6x10s, and then I put a couple of 1x8 plates along the side here through the middle. They match up to the sides here. And that's just going to give a little bit more stability to these sides. When they get pushed in, they'll have something to rest against. And one thing to note is when I put these sides on, the brackets here, the 2-finger brackets, both go on one side. And then the 1-finger brackets both go on one side, so that makes it easier to take it apart and of course snap it back together. So let's take this off and we can, so this is a really strong design, much stronger actually than the original Impossible box that I had made. So we'll start here. We have our bracket of course, and then 2 single finger plates, and then we have a plate on top there, and you need that extra plate to get this to work. So what happens is that when you put the hinge around, this side is, these plates go flush, like the outside plates go flush against those double fingered hinges. On the other side though, you need that bit of spacing to bring out the other side of the plate so that everything lines up perfectly. So that took a little bit of thought to figure out, what the actual spacing was, but once you figure it out, it's easy enough. So then we'll take off this side so that you can see what the double finger side looks like. So in the front, instead of all those series of plates that I had, I went with a 4x10 large plate, and then on the wings here I did 1x8s. When you flip it over, I did the 6x8 that I mentioned in the original video. And another thing I did was put the 2x10 here just to give those brackets a bit more stability. So when I do the stress test, you'll see that this design, the only spot that actually sort of fails a little bit is over here, but I can't make this any stronger, like make the plate width any bigger, because it'll interfere with the brackets closing properly. So maybe there's a different solution to that, I don't know right now. But I think possibly what you could do if you want to strengthen it more is build some bricks out this way and maybe create, or even an axle and a couple of round bricks in there. And maybe that would give you that extra stability if you really need it. But you'll see that this design is incredibly strong when I do the stress test. So we got those. So that's our main construction. It's really simple. One thing I really like about this particular design is it is much less complicated than the original Impossible box, and I think it's going to be much more versatile just due to the spacing, because the original one, all the plates were kind of lined up like so. Let's see if I can do it without. So that one was like that, and that one was like that, and the spacing was just a bit off. But now with this Impossible box, just bringing that plate to this side, I think it's going to make it much more usable and much easier to kind of make those shapes that I was making with the mountains and tunnels and all that. I think the spacing will be much better for that. So I think it's simple enough. I'm not going to tear it down from here because I don't think there's a reason to. I think you can all see exactly how that was built. So let's get this back together very quickly. And actually what I think I'm gonna do, because as I mentioned in that video, it's really tight. Like, there's no stress on the bricks, but the actual design is so tight that getting everything back on is rather difficult. So I'm going to put the hinges on, put these two sides on, and then I'm gonna lock the top in before I get the other sides on. So do it that way. There we go, and then we're just gonna give everything a good squeeze. And then we're gonna get these locked in. So I don't know if you can see there, like I have to kind of work the brackets a bit to get them to line up, but once they line up, it's tight. Which is what I like. Oh, put this bracket on backwards. There we go. Okay, and the brackets, make sure to have those on the hinge with the one finger, because they won't work the other way. Not that I found, anyway. There we go. Here, that's a good snap. I mean, that is tight. Okay, and I noticed that when I put these 1x8s, it helps line everything up a lot better. It made it just easier to get everything together. See how smooth that is now? And that's just because everything is now lined up exactly where it's supposed to be. It's so much easier. See? Perfect. So there we go. We have our impossible box. Now, let's do a stress test. Obviously, the top is not going to go anywhere. It's, supported by these under here. Again, the sides aren't going to move. They're supported. The question is about these sides. Now, when I tried it with the plates, it cracked like an egg. It just collapsed in on itself. But making those small little changes, changing the plates and supporting the back, you are not going to need. So there, we got a little bit of failure, and that was when I mentioned that plate in the back just gave way. But that's and I'm squeezing hard. That's about as much failure as you're going to get. I'm really trying to break that, and it's not moving. So I don't think for any sort of construction you're going to need anything stronger than that. And if you do, then just use this side. But anyways, there we go. Here, let me pop off and you can see what happened. So that's, out of all that pushing and shoving, that was the end result. Okay. So if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I will get back to you. Thanks so much. I hope this was... Oh, we lost our bracket. I hope this was useful. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Keep dreaming in bricks. Bye-bye.